yourself comfortable because we've arrived in a new location. It's very chilly out here, but I have my warm sweater, so it's quite cozy. You can hear some distant noises, but those don't bother us at the moment. I'm going to talk about some things that are on my mind, I guess. Nothing in particular, but I do feel like it's important to make a change from time to time, because making a change can be a good thing. If you felt like you want to do something, you shouldn't always do the same thing, because the same thing is very relaxing, and actually I might want to bring up something which could be considered contrary, which is that you shouldn't talk about certain things in certain context, but what if the joy is to sometimes give yourself the ability to do something that's seemingly contradictory? What if the thing you were supposed to do is not really the thing that you want to do, but the thing you want to do is actually the thing that will give you what you want? Anyway, what I want to say is, you sometimes have to try something new or make a change when you feel stuck, but only after you've built enough frustration to make it out of your own will, because before that it will not feel good, it will feel forced. Do it only when you want to do it, not when anybody else is telling you to do it. Even though somebody might tell you, but that might also be because you've asked them to tell you. So actually you wanted it, you wanted to hear it. And now I really want to talk about two things here, because I've restrained myself for the entirety of this recording already. But now the urge becomes overwhelming to talk about the things I want to talk, even though that might be conflicting with my target audience of ASMR. And the first thing is, I want to talk about what I just did. I'm now in a different location. I'm on my terrace, but I have conflicting goals running in my head, because one of them tells me I have to create a relaxing atmosphere for ASMR viewers, and the other goal is to branch into an was told is not what people want out of ASMR experiences, because they want to relax and not strain in thought and not deal with difficult subjects and topics. But this is nothing new to me. My whole life I felt those conflicts, and my whole life I was torn in different directions. But today I've came across a video also on the platform which told me about the importance of having a strategy. Even though you might do and explore a bit after some point, there might come a point where you've explored enough so that you want to define a concrete strategy of what you want, whom you want to address with your videos, what's your goal with the videos and everything. So I feel now called to do that. But at the same time, it feels very nice here outside. And creating should really be about the joy of creating. Which is to find your own expression, because why would I copy other ASMR streamers when I can find my own expression? Because it's much more valuable anyway. Because copying somebody is pointless, because they already do it anyway. So there's no point in having a second one doing the same thing, unless as a backup maybe, if they cannot do it anymore, that the other one can do it instead of them. Yeah, but you really have to be clear about your goals, because in this video was also a mix of goals. In the beginning it was a little bit of pure ASMR, but it didn't feel completely right, because it was not what I wanted to share, actually. But from the points my manager told me, which were 3 suggestions, I've incorporated 2 of them. He gave me 3 suggestions. The first one was to use a de-esser, because my S sounds are too strong. The second one was to change the background, which I did now. And the third one was to talk about light subjects and not heavy subjects, which I couldn't bring myself to do it. But 2 out of 3 I think is a good result. find your own expression. But it doesn't hurt to listen to people from time to time, because you can try it, and if it's not for you, you can still decide not to do it then. But if you've never tried it, you never know. So, I think this is a really good closing statement, and I'm excited to upload this video, and yeah, have a nice evening or day